Welcome to Plants with Nat episode 2, where I share with you what I wish I would have known when I started out with houseplants. So today's episode is all about what overwatering actually looks like and the types of watering that you can use for your plant. So I'm going to water this. There's just soil. There's no plant in here, but I just want to use it for a demonstration. So I'm going to water it. And you're going to see in a minute that water is going to start coming out of the bottom. Now, if I were to water this again, and I can, that is not overwatering. I can keep going as much as I want. That's not going to overwater my plant. It may overfill the pot, so I'm going to get another tray to put it in so I don't make a mess. But that is not overwatering. Overwatering happens when it's Monday and I water this, and then it's Tuesday and I water it again, Wednesday, Thursday. That's when overwatering happens. This occurs and is called overwatering because you're not letting the soil have time to dry out. And that's when you get things like root rot, your plants die, overwatering, all of those things that you don't want to happen. Watering your plant once and very thoroughly, that's great. And then if you use the methods I talked about in the first video to see if your plant needs more water, you should be good to go. There are a couple of different ways that you can water plants that I really like. There are some people that like self-watering pots. I haven't had the best time with them, so I don't use those, but you can totally use those if you want. The two ways I like to water are top watering and then bottom watering. And as you saw in this video, the water just poured straight through this soil, which is fine, but that means a lot of the water isn't going to stay in the dirt. And that's when you can also use bottom watering. And I'll show you a video of that. That's when you fill up the bottom part of the tray or just let the water stay that came through the soil and the roots soak that up. And you leave it in there for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your plant's needs.
Watch as I water this plant. You can see that the water seeps out of the pot right away. This is when it can be a good idea to use bottom watering. I love this time lapse of bottom watering. You can see how the water slowly gets absorbed into the soil. Here's one more example of bottom watering just because I think it's satisfying to watch. I love this watering clip because you can watch as the water is absorbed through the soil. Clear pots are really nice because you can see exactly which parts of the soil have been watered. If you have a lot of plants, you can put them in the bathtub and close the drain. Then you can top water the plants. Whatever water comes out of the bottom of the plant stays in the bathtub, and then you can bottom water the plants from that. Remember, you can't overwater in one watering. It becomes a problem when you start watering your plants again before the soil has time to dry out.